All right, guys, welcome to PTOD. That's pep talk of the day. Hi, what is the topic? Today we're talking about chakras. How I came about understanding what chakras were. Well, you guys know that I have a little bit of a medical background, and chakras were first introduced to me when I worked as a CNA in a nursing home. I had a really rad nurse that I worked with, and I'll keep her name on the DL, but she had talked about teaching classes in the nursing home about chakras and yoga. Hey Graham, good morning. It was my first introduction to balancing chakras. She often would bring crystals as gifts for some of the elderly people in the home. And she talked a lot about the crown chakra. She was a big fan of the root chakra and believing that even though these individuals were elderly, they weren't out of the game as far as dating and love and being grounded to the earth. So it was my first really kind of rad introduction from a hippie nurse that I knew back right out of high school. And it got me intrigued because I had this medical individual who I deeply respected, who had worked in the medical industry as an RN for upwards of 20 years. And she just was really well-rounded. She had a lot of things I admired about her as a human that I took was that she was not only scientific, but she was also spiritual in her own way, and they didn't have any ties or granagers to any specific religion, but she was just this beaming light of happiness who shared her knowledge with everybody, whether that was book smarts or spiritual smarts. So that was my first kind of introduction into chakras. You might be asking yourself this morning, what the heck is a chakra? Okay, well, I'm going to give you guys the blanket term and this little side notes that I've written down here on my computer. In many spiritual healing disciplines, Reiki, Buddhism, all that, the world of complementary medicine, Western medicine, the word chakra pops up quite a bit. You guys probably know that as far as Eastern medicine. The word chakra is derived from the Sanskrit word meaning wheel. So round and round, guys, if you want to think about the chakras as being round and round and round. The wheel of spinning energy is sort of what a chakra means. A chakra is like a vortex of all the things that are going on within you, starting from your crown all the way to your root, which means our bodies have 7 major energy channels, and we're going to hit on them real quick like today, guys. If you're just tuning in for the PTOD, we're talking about chakras this morning. You think of chakras as like rechargeable batteries, guys, okay? So if you have 7 chakras and you let the batteries run out on one of them, you're probably gonna be feeling pretty poopy in that according chakra. Each chakra has its own color, its own derived definition of what it represents in the human body and in the human race, and has its own connection to spirituality. Keeping your chakras, as they say, aligned or spinning properly has become kind of a focus on Eastern medicine in our culture. People are really obsessed. They write books and documentaries on chakras. You could dive into one chakra and totally research it and be part of that for years. Chakras, what I'm hitting on today is very preliminary. It's not at all advanced speak of chakras. You guys, there's plenty of text out there today. I'm just here to introduce you to the magic. They regulate the flow of energy throughout the electrical network, the meridians that run through the physical body, okay, the slices. The body's electrical system resembles the wiring of kind of a house, and everything comes back into the center. And that's where the idea of the spinning wheel and the chakra. Good morning. Yep, it's my spoonie necklace. Woo! And it helps balance you mentally, physically, and emotionally. Okay, guys, so let's start at the top. Crown chakra. Related color is violet, guys. It's located at the top of the head. It's associated with cerebral cortex, central nervous system, and pituitary gland health. A lot of the time when you go to class, they'll tell you rub your head on the top of your mat. You're, inducing pituitary gland promotion of proper hormones and talking, teaching your body to talk to itself and regulate hormones is a huge thing you'll hear in yoga classes in the crown chakra. It's concerned with information. The crown chakra itself is concerned with information, understanding, acceptance, and bliss. It's said that to be your own place in connection with your God. That's one of the beliefs, is that to have a good crown chakra means to be in connection with your worthiness, with a higher power. You guys are giving some good info in the feed today, guys. There's lots of good apps, so make sure you're scrolling through. Chakra of the divine is another name of it. The purpose or personality behind your destiny is tied to the crown chakras. If you have a blockage of the crown chakra, or you let the batteries run out in your crown chakra, you don't focus on growing it, one of the problems that can manifest is psychological problems. It is said to be tied directly to anxiety, depression, and PTSD. So that's what the text says. I've been working many years on meditating my crown chakra. It's been good. Even if it's just, you say, hey, I don't believe in chakras, but the focus on my mental mind and meditation has brought me such peace. I say it works. Chakra number 6, right here, guys, third eye. You guys, most people are familiar with the third eye chakra, or the brow chakra, between the two, right here. The color often coordinating with this chakra is indigo, combination of red and blue. It is located in the center of your forehead, at eye level, slightly above, if you guys want to envision your third eye chakra when you're meditating, which is very common. The chakra is used to question spiritual nature of life and things around you. It is the chakra of questions. That's what one of the terms that they say. It's the, yes, love it. Alaska's got some great tips down here, guys. It is concerned with your inner voice, your inner regulator, your intuition, your wisdom, all tied to the third eye chakra. Dreams, recollections, are held in this chakra. Blockages can manifest in mental rigidity and selective memory. That's what they say. Let's move on to the throat chakra. Oh, the one I am like currently experiencing some major blockage in. That was supposed to be a joke. Chakra number 5 is what they call it, the throat chakra. Its color is often blue or turquoise. I've been wearing a lot of blue and turquoise, so I guess maybe that makes sense. It's a chakra of communication. If you feel as if you're not speaking, it's because your throat chakra is blocked. You'll hear a lot of healers say that. It's about communication, creativity, self-expression, and judgment. The throat chakra receives all of those energies. It's associated with your neck, shoulders, arms, and hands. Also your thyroid and your parathyroid. I've been getting lots of wonderful emails and information about my throat chakra in conjunction with my thyroid, and I am so blessed and thankful for you guys for the information. Such a good read if you guys can get into it. The throat chakra is an amazing chakra to learn about. Probably my favorite read right now. That's what I would say. Transformation has to do with transformation, purification. A blockage of this can show up in general communicating problems, social anxiety, and the inability to speak your truth. Okay, moving down, guys. Heart chakra. Ding! We're cruising. If you guys are just tuning in this morning, we're hitting some hard points on chakras for the PTOD, the pep talk of the day, because Mama has to be out of here at 7:20 for her throat scam. All right, guys, heart chakra. This is my favorite chakra. I always feel super drawn to the heart chakra. Anything that has to do with heart chakra, the drawings, the colors behind it, I'm down. It is the color green, located within your heart. It is the center of love, compassion, harmony, and peace in your body. The Asians say that this is the house of your soul. Guys, literally your heart chakra is where you keep your soul within your soul sack. It's the best. This chakra can be, in conjunction with the lungs, heart, thymus gland. They say when you love truly, you love through your heart chakra. That is the deepest form. After you move, excuse me, allergies, bless me. It holds desire, love. Blockages of it can manifest in the immune system, lung, heart problems, manifest of inhumanity, lack of compassion, or unprincipled behavior is what they say. So get in touch with your heart chakra, get in touch with your love. All right, we're moving on to the solar plexus, guys. Working our way down to the root. We got 3 to go. The color for this is yellow. It's located a few inches above the navel in the solar plexus area, guys, right in this general area where your tum-tum is. This chakra is concerned with digestive, muscle, pancreas, and adrenals. It is the seat of your emotional well-being. So often back in the medical times, they would call this part of a person's body the hypochondria. That's where the term hypochondria came from, is people would feel their emotions through this part of their body. It was believed that they were manifesting problems by worry, by their emotions. So the chakras and that kind of tie together. It's a cool little piece of medical history. That's where the word hypochondria comes from. Hypochondriac. Pretty crazy, right? Your sensitivity, your ambition, your ability to achieve is stored within your solar plexus. Having blockages of this can bring frustration, unmotivation, lack of direction, and victimization feelings. So, yes, I started with the crown, little miss. Good morning. I love going opposite. Just speaks to who I am. Right, we're on to the second to last, the sacral chakra, or more commonly known as the navel chakra. Yes, totally, Desert Buddha Yogi. Lots of good information down here, guys. The color orange is located with the navel chakra. It's located between the base of your spine and your navel, so kind of floating in there somewhere. It is associated with lower abdomen, kidneys, bladder, circulation, and your reproductive organs and glands, y'all. It's concerned with emotion as well. This chakra represents desire, pleasure, sexuality, procreation, and creativity, kind of tying some of those upper chakras into one. You know, we're headed down to the root, where the base, where everything happens. Blockages can manifest in emotional problems, compulsive obsessive behaviors, or sexual guilt. So if you're feeling any of those things and want to research the sacral chakra, you should get right on that. Sexual trauma resides there too. Yep, Mel B's got a good point. Oh, bye Yogatas, I'm headed there too in a few minutes, 9 minutes, and I'm headed to the doctor, so I'll be with you, Spoonie sister. All right, the last chakra we're going to talk about today, the root chakra, also known as the base of your chakra spine. I love you, Desert Buddha Yogi. I'm sure you know way more about chakras. We're just hitting the light points today, right? I was telling everybody earlier, you could take one chakra and learn about it for years. They really are just fascinating little creatures. So our last one, the root chakra, is the color of red. It is located in the perineum, the base of the spine. It is the chakra closest to the earth. Thus, when you go to yoga classes, they tell you to ground through your root chakra, feel your sitting bones in the earth, allow your energy to reside with Mother Gaia. You hear terms like that in yoga. The chakra is associated with legs, feet, bones, large intestines, and adrenal glands as well. A lot of these, and you guys will see there's some repeating subjects within the chakras if you're wanting to research certain things. Adrenal glands, I feel like, is one that's repeated in 3 or 4. I'm loving you guys this morning. You're all so happy. It is also tied to your flight or fight response. Blockages of this can manifest in paranoia, fear, procrastination, defensiveness, in all of the paranoia type forms. Now, when you guys, we covered all, yes, exactly. So we covered all of the chakras pretty quickly. I have 7 minutes. Why don't we talk about unblocking them? I'll give a quick, I'm looking through my notes. I'm gonna give a quick little tutorial on how I would unlock my crown chakra, and I think we'll move from there and you guys can take it. Now, your local library, your local Google, you're gonna have a lot of information on unblocking chakras, guys. I want to tell you that I feel like unblocking chakras is a deeply personal process. You guys are gonna hear tons of ways to do it, whether it has to do with the lighting of a cleansing incense, or it has to do with the laying of properly charged crystals in accordance to that chakra, whether it's quartz or amethyst or any of that. you're gonna get a lot of information on how to do it. My best advice to you is go with whatever technique speaks to you in that moment. Might seem hippy dippy, but I'm telling you, you will be physically and mentally drawn to, yes, I will have this video, Fran, up on YouTube over the weekend. Reiki, acupuncture, meditation, exactly. All ways to balance chakras. When you go get a massage, you're balancing your chakras. Someone is laying hands on you and healing you. That has to do with chakra balancing. Now, in accordance to cleansing chakras, you can do mudras. You guys know I've touched on mudras before. They are the ways of holding your hands and directing energy throughout your body. Kubra mudra is my favorite. It's this little guy right here, if you guys want to look. Kubra mudra I do when I'm nervous, when I'm in line at the store. It is my go-to mudra. Maladuri mudra, chakra, the first chakra, the Kundalini energy down in the root. You know, there's ways that you can envision freeing yourself. So if I wanted to do my root chakra, I would often get a crystal. I love crystal quartz. That's my favorite way to cleanse chakras. So we'll start there. How's that sound? Totally. I would light my Palo Santo wood. I would cleanse my crystal, removing any energies, okay? I want my crystal to be clear. I want it to be able to absorb whatever junk I have going on in my head, okay? And after that's clear, I usually lay down on the bed and I lay the crystal, whatever chakra, according to how I'm feeling that day, the one I want to work on, and then I pick a mantra, and I also pick a mudra to do with my hands in accordance, and I lay for 5 minutes. That technique has really helped me with clearing chakra channels. I think for other people it's going to be different. It may take less or even more time. You may not like the laying of crystals. That technique works for me. I feel like it's tangible. I feel different afterwards. Yes, moonlight does cleanse crystals. Mine were out a couple nights ago on the full. That's right. Woo! You can go to a Reiki instructor and have chakras dealt with. There is a bazillion different ways, guys, to cleanse your chakras. If you're interested in getting into a professional who deals with energies, make sure you do your research. I have had friends go to individuals who were less than, I guess, trained to deal with energy movements throughout the body, and some really bad things happen. So I say do your research and realize that self-healing is also totally an option for you. So if you want to get a book and teach yourself, or heck, go to the library, check out a book on healing chakras and teach yourself how to do it. It's well within your realm to take that into your worthiness and learn about it. It's not right or wrong. And honestly, you don't have to be committed to any of these ideas. Going to back in closing, because gosh, guys, I got to get out of here for my thyroid scan. Woo! Going back to when I was 18 years old and I worked with this RN, and what she taught me about the acceptance of new techniques and being rigidly book smart, because I was that girl who was like, well, unless it's written in a medical journal, I don't want to hear it. She taught me you don't have to have absolutes in your life. So if you want to research this and you end up not believing in any of it, or you just learned some stuff and now you're better for it because you're more learned on the subject, then cool. No one says you have to do these things. But I always kind of live in the realm of like lifelong learner. I want to always be learning. I want to always be, you know, expanding my knowledge so that no matter who I come into contact with in life, I have something to talk about them with. And my learned understanding of chakras has treated me well in that way. Lots of great conversations. I've learned a lot. They've learned a lot. And I feel like that with anything in life. So if I had any homework for you guys today, it would be that you open yourself up to something new. Okay? And that is all I got, because holy smokes, I gotta go get my thyroid scan, guys. All right? I love you. Oh my gosh. And my favorite song's on Pandora. Valerie. All right, guys, wish me luck. I'll be sending some stories via the Instagram on my next scan. Remember what I said, babies. You can't love yourself. Sure as shit can't love nobody else.